Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sabahul khair habibi wa habibti sofus tasya. Sabahul nur, sabahul ful, sabahul ward. Kef hal? Alhamdulillah khair. Ayyamil el-an yaumul khamis. Tarikhul el-an 14 Yanayir el-fani wahid wa ishrun. Habibi wa habibti, meet anymore with me, Mualimah Tuti Wadani Baku SPD with biology subject. Habibi wa habibti, are you ready to start our lesson now? Naam, yallah bina nabada'un nasyat. Hana waktu tadris. Habibi wa habibti, our topic for today still about heredity, special for dihibrid crossing. Naam, habibi wa habibti, our indicator of our lesson today is be able to understand and identify dihibrid crossing. Habibi wa habibti, our scientific word is heredity. Heredity, 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 heredity. The meaning is pewarisan sifat. Habibi wa habibti, you can open your science book, page on 55. Last week, we have discussed about heredity related to Mendel's law, about monohybrid crossing, right? It's when we cross two individuals with one different traits. Now, Habibi wa habibti, we will discuss about dihibrid crossing. Dihibrid crossing is a cross with two different traits. For example, the crossing between round seed and yellow peas with wrinkled seed and green peas. The round and yellow one, let's say that the gen is B big, K big, K big. It means B big is a gen that carries around traits, while K big is a gen that carries a yellow trait. Meanwhile, we denote the green wrinkle with B small, K small, K small. It means that B small is a gen that carries wrinkle traits and K small is a gen that carries a green trait. Before we do crossing, firstly we must understand how to determine the resulting gametes. What is a gamete? These gametes are sex cell. Each gamete will carry half of its parent's gen. The first is four-parent that homozygote dominant. Homozygote means that the gens are of the same type. For example, B big, K big is yellow round. The gen carrying same the B big. The gen carrying the yellow traits is also same, K big and K big. To determine the gametes, we can use a table. We separate each of the gen. First, B big, we make in the first row. Then, there is the K big, located in the left column. Then we match the columns and rows, so the contents are B big, K big, B big, K big, B big, K big, B big, K big. So from the four gametes produced, it means that they are the same type. So it only produces one type of gamete. It is B big, K big. The second, homozygote recessive. Recessive means all small letters. It's B small, K small, K small. The top row contains B small and B small, while the columns are K small and K small. And if we match it, then we match the column and row. So the contents are B small, K small, B small, K small, B small, K small, and B small, K small. From the four gametes produced, it means that they are of the same type. So it only produces one type of gametes. It is B small, K small. Remember Habibi wa Habibti, big is dominant, small is recessive. Number 3, heterozygote. For example, B big, B small, K big, K small, it is yellow round. Remember, B big is dominant, so it carries round traits, while K big carries yellow traits. The top row contains B big and B small, while the columns are K big and K small. And if we match it, then we match the column and row. So the contents are B big, K big, B small, K big, B big, K small, and B small, K small. From the 4 gametes produced, it means that they are of different types. So it only produces 4 types of gametes. We will cross the yellow round B big, K big, K big with the green wrinkle B small, K small, K small. The yellow round one is dominant. The green wrinkle is recessive. The first we determine is the gametes. Still remember Habibi wa Habibti? The P1 is parental or the first parent. B big, K big, K big. The gametes are of the same type. It is B big, K big. B small, K small, K small, the same gametes. It is B small, K small. When we cross it, the result is B big, B small, K big, K small. The result of this crossing is called filial or F. This B big, B small, K big, K small is the genitive, while the phenotype is character. Because B is big and K is big, the result beans are round and yellow. Next, between F1, filial 1, we cross back each other. B big, B small, K big, K small, we cross with B big, B small, K big, K small. We call this parental 2. Because this is the second parent we cross, then the gametes that will be produced are B big, K big, B big, K small, B small, K big, and B small, K small. The one more beside, it is the same. So, what child will produce? Naam, Habibi wa Habibti, look at the table. Gametes from the first we put in the top row, while the gametes from the second we put in the left column. And the child that we get, we combine rows and columns. Then we will get some phenotypes. Let's see Habibi wa Habibti. For round and yellow, there are 9, 3 of green round, 3 of yellow wrinkle, 1 of green wrinkle. If we look at the phenotype comparison Habibi wa Habibti, we get 9 over 3 over 3 over 1. I'm Habibi wa Habibti. That's all for our material today. Don't forget, study at home, read your book, keep spirit. Habibi wa Habibti, shukran for your attention. Next time we will emit anymore with another material. Ila liqa, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.